My name is Samantha Flowers and I am the owner of Mimi's Worms. Today we want to talk to you about how to ship worms, and one of the things that we want to teach you is how to get them there alive. So stay tuned and we'll show you some tips and tricks on how to ship worms and get the 99.9% ship rate on time, alive, and happy customers. Okay, so I got Tabitha here. We are going to show y'all how we do packaging. First of all, let me show you our room since we've gotten moved into it. We've not quite finished getting everything set up, but we're working on it. Just kind of going to give you a quick little tour here. And then this is where we hold our worms at. Once we get them sifted, we hold them there, and or once they come out of the trommel, we hold them there, and then we come over here and we start packaging. So one of the things that I wanted to go over with y'all today is why we ship in dry peat moss. And while we're explaining that, Tabitha's got a order here for 100 count of red wigglers, and we're gonna ship these out. She's got them already sifted, counted out. We do have a little bit of the material that they were in up because they start breaking down the material. And we want these worms to get to people alive and healthy. And if we ship them in wet material, then it would cause the microbes to become active, which would start the heating process. In return, it would kill your worms during shipment. So we put them in dry peat moss. We make sure that there is enough dry peat moss in there to insulate each worm. And Tabitha's going to demonstrate for you how we do that. And then we bag it, box it, and ship it out. So without further ado, we're going to show you our process. So she's got 100 count of worms here. She's going to go over here and she's going to put about a quarter of a scoop of dry peat moss. This is with 100 count of worms. And as you can see, she's mixing her worms up. She wants to make sure that each worm has good dry peat moss on it. None of that is wet. She's going to get her bag.
Special cone?
We use this particular cone to put our bag over, to put the worms in. This is in a breathable bag. I think the size on this bag is 8 by or 6 by 8, I think. She's got her worms in there. We're gonna take it over here.
Fold it.
We're gonna fold it and we're gonna sew it. She's gonna take shredded cardboard. She's gonna place her bag in her box. She's gonna top it off with more shredded cardboard. She's gonna put her packing label in her box. Also a card that tells people how their worms should be taken out of the box and acclimated to their new home. We also put in the packing slip right here. And then we are going to tape the box up. And then we're going to go over and get a shipping label.
Look at our upside down boxes.
Yeah, we kind of have some upside down boxes. She's gone over there to print her shipping label. And there you go. And that goes up here. We've got, just in today's orders going out, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. We've got 13 orders right now. We will continue boxing as we get into orders today. About once every hour we check our orders and then box those and have them ready. And then about 4 o'clock, Tabitha will take these to the post office and drop off. All of our Amazon orders we have to ship every day. We really prefer shipping on Mondays to ensure that they get there before the weekend. But with Amazon, we don't really get to have that choice. So we may start adding some of our other orders in, going out at least Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, just because we feel those are days that we know they won't be held off or held over at the post office. But even if they were held over at the post office, it's only for one day, and it is usually in a climate control office, because it'll just be the day before they're delivered that they would be sitting in the post office. So I really think that we could probably eventually start shipping every day, of course, except for the weekends. And that is pretty much it on shipping. But again, I just wanted to iterate and let people know why we ship in dry peat moss. We do that on purpose. We want to make sure that your worms are going to arrive to you alive. And that is why we have a good 99% live ship rate. We very, very, very seldom have a order that arrives dead to people. So if you want to make sure your worms are getting there alive and well and have a good ship rate, this is how you want to do it. You guys have a great day, and we'll be back with more techniques and tricks and stuff later on. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Greg and Martin over at Union Grove Farm Vineyards for buying a trommel from us and supporting us. Also Troy Hinkie out of Eastern Pennsylvania with Living Roots compost tea. Troy is the best at making compost tea. Also Adam and Jeremiah over at the Worm Ranch Castings for buying bulk worms from us. And a big shout out to Ben from Foothills Sierra Garden out of California. Ben has placed 47 bulk orders with me since I started Mimi's Worms. He's been buying almost every single week. And he does grow his own worms, but he sells more than what he can grow. So he teamed up with us and buys from us and then resells when he doesn't have enough to make his orders. If any of you out there are struggling to keep up, or you just haven't started selling worms because you don't have enough yet, you can team up with Mimi's Worms. We can get you the worms. Either we can ship them to you and you can distribute them to your customers, or you can join us as an affiliate and we can fill those orders for you, ship them, handle your customer service and everything. If you need more information on that, you can go to www.mimisworms.com, and we have an affiliate link on there. You can sign up. If you have any questions, you can email me. Also Steve Churchill, who is a partner of mine. If y'all know him better, I'm sure he wouldn't mind you throwing him an email. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you everyone who is supporting us or who has supported us, because without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are today. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk with y'all soon.